Not quite as warm in Barcelona.
Not quite. Nice, though. Lewis, quick question for you. How many channels have you got on your TV?
About 750. That's just the sports ones. There's loads.
Because, I have to say, TV's certainly changed over the decades. When this programme first aired, there were only 2 TV channels, believe it or not.
Yeah, when it all started, the BBC's regional programme was called South at 6.
Well, now, the man who presented the very first programme 61 years ago has written about the challenges of those pioneering days in a new book, and he's been talking to Steve Humphrey.
Those early days, archaic.
BBC television in the South.
Good evening. A bishop talking about housing in the 60s, a glimpse of farming in the 70s.
Terrific feeling of starting something brand new, and that was exciting.
61 years ago, Martin Muncaster was the first presenter of the BBC's regional programme for the south of England.
I mean, we were really pioneering. Everything was new, and we were extremely young.
In those black and white days, viewers had only 2 channels, the BBC and ITV.
That's why I got noticed in the street, because I was the best-known face in the south of England.
Because you were one of the very few faces on telly.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Every night, every night.
In his new book titled The Voice and the Face, Martin, who lives near Petersfield in Hampshire, remembers the challenges of television's early years.
It was quite exciting to go out there, into the New Forest or Brighton or somewhere and create a story from probably nothing.
And now another of our series with John Arlott.
He moved to BBC South from ITV's Southern Television, which had started broadcasting in 1958.
I'd been there 2.5 years, you see, and therefore the BBC thought this was a bit of a catch.
After nearly 5 years at South Today, Martin Muncaster moved to BBC Radio in London. And he went on to have a varied career as a presenter and filmmaker.
Visitors may skim across in the hovercraft or use the hydrofoil, which is most exciting of all.
Now approaching his 88th birthday, he has fond memories of his time presenting South Today.
I can honestly say that I think my South Today time was probably one of the happiest times of my whole career.
Good night.
Steve Humphrey, BBC South Today.
Amazing.
Wow, how times have changed and how the weather's changed, hasn't it, Alexis?
Yes, no more magnets or Velcro.
You'd have had to draw your own weather map back in those
Yeah,
days.
thankfully we don't have to do that anymore. Let's take a look at your lovely weather pictures. John and Jean photographed the grey skies this morning in Chelsea.